Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome. Sorry about that. Just need to get the lights on. Oh, okay, there we are. Welcome back to my channel. Of course, we're gonna do World Cup review, as the title says. Not really much of transfer reviews because there's not a lot of transfer news today. So mostly the World Cup stuff. Yeah, and well, I'll start off with England. They won. You know what that means? Shit, Wi-Fi. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming, football's coming home. It's coming home, baby. Of course, I'm not British, but everybody wants England to win the World Cup. Come on, everybody wants England to win the World Cup because it's coming home. Yeah, England went out winners at a comfortable 2-0 win against Sweden. Phew. It was a weird game because in the first half, England, they seemed comfortable, but they scored a goal from a set piece that they have been brilliant from through Harry Maguire. It wasn't really comfortable for England because it was starting to get a bit nerve wracking and a bit, it's starting to get a bit the nerves starting to come out. The fans were a bit, breathing on the edge. The players were sort of realizing, okay, we're gonna have to score now, and the game came at almost the perfect time for England, and they seized control of the game, and it was just a cool performance. Of course, the lineup was not different from the one that started against Panama, against Colombia, against Tunisia. It was the same lineup basically. So yeah, it was a good game for England. You know, they in the second half when they came back, they were a bit sloppy, and Pickford made some excellent saves to deny. I think it was Berg in the beginning, some very good saves, and Turunen at the end. Just to keep England in the lead. Then a very good ball from Jesse Lingard, headed home by a classic Deli Ali run. Arriving late in the box and just heading almost a tap in sort of. So it was a good performance from England. They deserved to go through ahead of Sweden. I thought Sweden were quite poor in their midfield in terms of getting the ball out. They defended well, but whenever they, dispossessed England from the ball, they couldn't get it high up. So I thought someone like Forsberg had a poor game, really, compared to what he did against Switzerland the other day and against Germany as well. So I thought he was quite poor. Just overall, they were not at their best, and it walked into England's hands. They played well, like I said, and they deserve to go through. Now they are going to face the winners of our next match, Croatia. Shit. I really wanted Russia to win because I thought they deserved it because I somehow I like Russia, but they didn't win. So yeah, but it was a good game. It was 1-1. I think the first goal was scored by Russia. A stunner from Denis Cheryshev, who seems to have taken this World Cup by storm. Before the World Cup, he wasn't in the starting 11 for sure. He wasn't really highlighted as one of their threats. People had forgotten about him because of his Madrid days. It didn't work out and all this stuff. But he now has what, 4 goals in this World Cup. Excellent, man. He's been amazing for Russia, and he scored another brilliant goal, left-footed goal outside the box, finesse, nothing Subasic could do about it. And that was in the first half. But then Croatia also equalized through Kramaric, very good goal, very well worked. Mandzukic cross, Kramaric header, tidy goal. Then Croatia took the lead in extra time. Yes, the game went to extra time. Uh, I think it was a corner, and then it was headed home by Vida. So it looked like Croatia were going to win because that was like the first part of extra time done. But then Russia also responded to that. I think it was, I can't remember the guy's name. I'm sorry. The number two. I don't want to butcher anybody's name. He scored also a very good header from another corner, and it went to penalties. So this was Croatia of this was both teams had already faced penalties in the round of 16. Russia, of course, facing Spain in the round of 16. Croatia facing Denmark and beating them. Both went through penalty shootout. So it was weird, but it was quite poor. Not as good as what we expected, like what we saw from what game did went to penalties. Like I'm trying to remember what game it wasn't as good because the first penalty from Smolov I think was quite awful. He was trying to do for the normal chip, but it wasn't high enough. And usually when you're going for those chips, you put them either at the end or down the middle, and it wasn't any, so it was quite poor from him. Modric had a very lucky penalty. I think who another Russian guy, the guy who scored the header, had an awful penalty that was off target. It was awful. But then, of course, Rakitic, who just like in the last game had the composure and the confidence to put away the last penalty and send Croatia to the semi-finals of the World Cup. So England have not been to a semi-final of a World Cup since 1990, which is a shame given that they are so their love for football, and it's a footballing country. So it's gonna be an interesting match. Of course, Croatia. I don't think they were good. They were that good today. I thought their defense was good. Lovren and Vida and Vasaliko. I can't remember the other guy's name. I really can't be asked. He was good. Subasic was also good. Modric and Rakitic were not that good today. I believe. I think it's because they need sort of a defensive midfielder behind them. Brozovic, and when he's not on the pitch, Modric especially struggles, and Rakitic also doesn't play to his best. But because so he had to be fit in to he had to be removed so that Kramaric could be fit in. It worked out eventually. It was a good game to watch. Good day overall. Not as good as yesterday, but good day overall. So yeah, now we have our semis. We have Belgium, France, England, Croatia. I think the Belgium game will play on Tuesday. Belgium game on Tuesday. England game on Wednesday. So that'll be very interesting. I think England will win and get to the final, and I hope Belgium do beat France to get to the final. England Belgium final gonna be interesting. Gonna be tasty. Uh, I'm sorry. England to win it all for me. I'm sorry. England to win it all. Yeah, I know. So what I'm basically saying is football's coming home. We'll go home getting back. It's coming. Football's coming. Fuck yeah. It's coming. Football's coming. Everyone seems to know the score. They see